guys, welcome back to Unveiling Narratives. I'm your host Jimmy, and I've been going around and inspecting various foundations to see how sturdy they are. However, I found none to be as sturdy as the spider's web. Now, what is it that makes the spider's web so sturdy? Well, I'm glad you asked. Let's take a closer look. The spider's web doesn't have one foundation. Oh no, it has multiple points it's anchored to in order to make it stable and suitable enough for the spider to live in. Just like how we, as children of God, must have multiple anchor points in our walk with Him to keep ourselves holy. One such anchor point, for example, is the Word. We have to be grounded in the Word of God in order to fight back against temptations and devils who seek to destroy us. We have to be like Jesus in Matthew 4, 1 through 11, and be able to say to the devil's face, "It is written!" Without a strong biblical anchor, how are we supposed to stand against our enemy? Another important anchor point is prayer. Many believe prayer to be the way we talk to God. In reality, prayer involves more listening than speaking. Before we call, He will answer, and while we are still speaking, He will hear, as said in Isaiah 65:24. God knows the words that come out of our mouth before we say them, and the intention behind those words. It is up to us to listen for what He has to say to us so that we can understand His will. Without listening to God, we'll be walking our own path, and our own path is a dangerous path to walk if it doesn't line up with God's. A third important anchor point is being connected with the body. Attending the church provides accountability, fellowship, and wisdom that will help you greatly on your walk with God. As much as we would like to believe that we can do things ourselves, we can never fulfill our work alone. For where 2 or 3 are gathered in His name, He is in our midst. There are many other anchor points that we require in our walk, such as the ability to exude the fruits of the Spirit, the spiritual gifts He has granted us, and most importantly, full faith and trust in Him. Lacking just one of these anchor points can severely weaken our spiritual web. The more anchor points we lack, the more likely it is that the storm of the enemy could wash us away. So maintain your web. Keep strong connections to God and keep yourselves holy so that when the race is over, He can tell you, "Well done, good and faithful servant. Enter into thy rest." If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe. And while you're at it, hit the notification icon so you won't miss a new video. This has been Unveiling Narratives. Oh, and before I forget, keep your fangs sharp. We're hunting the Lord of the Flies tonight.